district. 13 people believed to have come from the same family lost their lives and 2 sustained serious injuries in the horror crash. Kwazulu-Natal Transport MEC Bheki Ntuli will today visit the families of the people who died after a taxi overturned between Underberg and Bulwer near the southern Drakensberg yesterday. The department has instituted an investigation into the circumstances that led to the crash. For more on the story, we're now joined over the line by Ayanda Allie Paine. She's the departmental spokesperson. A very good morning to you, and thank you so much for making a good afternoon, and thank you for making the time to join us. We were reporting earlier that 12 people had died, but seemingly the number has now gone up to 13.
Indeed. Good afternoon to you. Thank you very much for the time that you've given us. The death toll in that horror crash has now climbed to 13. Minister Mbalula has conveyed his condolences. He's deeply saddened by this horrific collision. I mean, we are of the view at the Department of Transport that these were untimely deaths, and that no doubt they've left a huge void in the lives of many people. We cannot stress this enough. We urge motorists to please exercise extreme caution. They will do best to save their lives and also those of their fellow road users. We know that in many parts of South Africa, the road conditions at the moment are wet and slippery. There's also poor visibility in parts. Please, may you drive safely.
And have we been able to confirm if all these 13 people who've passed away are from one family?
Indeed, we're told that this family had a cleansing ceremony of some sort, and that those who passed away in this horrific collision were attending that traditional religious festival that was in aid of cleansing the family and bringing together the family, as it were. Unfortunately, it led to their untimely passing. It is an absolutely devastating ordeal, and we would like to thank also the provincial government for their efforts to go and commiserate with the family. We are told that they are going to be visiting the family members today.
Of course, this comes at a time when the country is marking Transport Month, and this speaks to the road infrastructure on the road, on our country's roads. What kind of conversations are we having at this time about improving the quality of our roads to make sure that transport is made more accessible?
Indeed. This October Transport Month, we're focusing on a number of things, including safety on our road. We're also taking a look at road infrastructure. On the 1st of October, Minister Mbalula was in now unveiling an interchange that is set to revolutionize transport there, not only for the economy but also for road safety. And we're happy with the work of SANRAL, but we cannot just leave it to road infrastructure alone. We as road users must take responsibility, both motorists and passengers, to make sure that we use this infrastructure to the best of our ability, and we make sure that we are responsible when we're on the road. So, of course, as government, our part is to make sure that the infrastructure is 100% world-class in terms of quality, but we must also make sure that it's a consolidated effort from all the stakeholders to make sure that we lessen the carnage on our roads. And this is something that we are focusing on as the Department of Transport this October Transport Month.
Of course, would love to talk to you some more about October Transport Month at another time. But just in relation to this investigation, do we have time frames in terms of when we will have a proper report on what actually transpired?
So initial preliminary investigation suggests that a minibus taxi rolled down an embankment after the driver had lost control of the vehicle. But I'm sure you would understand that what we then need to do is take a look at the circumstances around that loss of control. Is it a vehicle defect? Was it driver behavior? Was it slippery conditions on the road? What was the circumstances around that particular collision? And this is the work of the Road Traffic Management Corporation alongside the South African Police Service. They will investigate the exact cause of that collision, and as soon as the results are known, they will be made available. The exact time frames at the moment, unfortunately, we are not at liberty to divulge, but I can assure all South Africans that this will receive urgent attention, as is the case with any other investigation. You'll know that whenever there's an excess of 5 people who pass away in a road collision, the Road Traffic Management Corporation assists the SAPS in finding a solution and a cause of the problem.
Very tragic story. Thank you so much for talking to us this morning.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank you.
The National Spokesperson for Transport, Ayanda Allie Paine.